Hi, my name is Joan, and this is my spicy, creamy, cheesy breakfast sandwich. Made a lot of breakfast sandwiches over the years. They were good, they were cheesy, but they weren't creamy enough. And they were like flavorful, but not spicy enough. So this is kind of what I created in order to make my very own breakfast sandwich. Let's go over our list of ingredients. First of all, I like to use whole grain bread. I really like Dave's Killer Bread, but they were out at the store, so we got Oro wheat. It was on sale, yay. We also need salt and pepper and a little bit of thyme, because thyme heals everything, well, but love. And then we have eggs, and we have cream cheese, Philadelphia, full fat, none of that low fat stuff. It's not as good, doesn't taste as good, and it has added sugar. And then we have our old world style Black Forest ham deli cut. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our frying pan, place it on the burner. We're gonna turn it on. That way our pan can start heating up before we put the eggs in. Next, come with me over to the toaster. Next, 2 pieces of bread go into the toaster oven. Never believe the timer, go less than half brown on that. Next, you're going to spray or use butter, some sort of pan lubricant on the pan so that our eggs don't stick. Don't spray that directly on the flame. That could be a no-no. We're going to add some salt.
That's a nice salt shaker you got there.
Got it from a birthday. Add a little bit of pepper. And remember that time? Oh yeah, let's remember that time. Just a little bit. Brings out some extra flavor in the eggs. While that's cooking, you're going to want to get your cream cheese sliced. After I open it from the Philadelphia container, I like to keep it in saran wrap because it keeps it fresher. We want 3 like thin slices of cream cheese. If it's too thick, it gets too creamy and it squirts out the sandwich. And if it's not thick enough, well then you can't taste the cream cheese. I like to wait for the eggs to get just a little bit more cooked. We want the white kind of creeping up on the yolk. So you'll be able to see that in just a few minutes. I find it best to do the eggs over hard because even though over medium tastes delicious, it's not perfect for a sandwich because the yolk scoots out everywhere. All right, now as you can see, the white is kind of coming up around the yolk just a little bit. So stand back because we're going to flip them. We're going to let them sit right there for just a few minutes, let that yolk thicken, and then we're going to squish them. All right, we're going to take these eggs and we're just going to like press them down just a little bit. This is the difference between an over well egg and an over hard egg. An over hard egg, the yolks get broken. Over well egg, we just kind of keep the yolks together and we wait even longer. But this is good for an impatient, hungry person. Next, the ham. I take 3 slices of ham, place them on top of the eggs. And then I use the spatula this time to flip them over. Now while that ham is heating up, that's when I add the cream cheese to the top. That'll get it nice and melty. And now for the spicy, which I forgot to show you in the ingredients, but it's still delicious. I like to add a little bit of sriracha. This is very hard to find. This is like This is like more expensive than saffron now. And just squeeze a little bit over. You can go extra with the sriracha because the fat of the cream cheese counteracts some of the spice. So it's not as spicy as it looks. If you want something sweeter, sometimes I use a little bit of gochujang instead, which is a sweet Korean spiciness that adds a different flavor to your sandwich. Now we go back over to our toast, which is now ready. We place it on the plate. And now this ham is heated up. The cheese is melty. Now we're just gonna let it slide on out. Almost perfect. I'm gonna move that up just a little bit. And now the sandwich is complete. All right, let's cut into this spicy, cheesy, creamy goodness. So you can see how delicious that looks. And that's my sandwich. Now I'm going to turn things over to Benny because I'm starving and I want to eat this thing.
There you go. That's Joan's world famous breakfast sandwich. Enjoy.
Do you want me to describe the ingredients?
First you can say, hello, I'm Joan and this is my breakfast sandwich recipe.
All
Did
right.
you get this from somewhere or did you create this?
I created this.
So you can say, I came up with this after tweaking some other recipe or whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.